Hey Capricorn, I just pulled some cards for you, and honestly, what came through was pretty intense. Someone in your life has feelings they have been keeping completely under wraps, and the energy around this is about to shift in a major way. So the first card that appeared is the Fool, and this is fascinating because it represents someone who is about to take a leap of faith when it comes to you. This person has been watching you from a distance, and they have been terrified to make a move. The Fool energy tells me this is someone who has never felt this way before, or maybe they have been hurt in the past and swore they would never put themselves out there again. But with you, something is different. They feel like a teenager experiencing their first crush all over again. Every time they see you, their heart races, and they have to remind themselves to act normal. This person rehearses conversations with you in their head constantly. They imagine scenarios where they finally tell you how they feel, but then doubt creeps in, and they convince themselves you probably do not see them that way. The Fool is showing me this person is about to throw caution to the wind though. Are tired of playing it safe and watching from the sidelines. Something is going to push them to finally reveal what they have been hiding, and when they do, it is going to catch you completely off guard. This person has been building up the courage for months now, and the universe is basically screaming at them that it is time to make their move. They might approach this in an unconventional way because the Fool does not follow traditional rules. Do not be surprised if they confess their feelings in a moment you least expect it, or through a creative gesture that shows they have really been paying attention to who you are as a person. The Ten of Swords came next, and this one made me pause because it seems contradictory at first, but then everything clicked into place. This person has been through absolute hell emotionally. They have experienced betrayal and disappointment that completely shattered their faith in love and relationships. The Ten of Swords represents rock bottom, and this person hit it hard. Maybe they were in a relationship where they gave everything and got nothing back, or they were blindsided by someone they trusted completely. Whatever happened, it left them convinced they were done with romantic feelings forever. They built walls so high around their heart that they genuinely believed no one would ever get through again. But then you showed up in their life, and everything they thought they knew got flipped upside down. You were not trying to break down their walls, and that is exactly why you succeeded. Your authentic energy and the way you move through the world without pretense made them feel safe enough to start feeling again. The Ten of Swords here is showing the death of their old protective mechanisms because being around you has shown them that maybe love does not have to hurt. This person is terrified because falling for you means risking getting hurt again, but they cannot help themselves. You have awakened something in them they thought was dead and buried. They look at you and see hope for a different kind of connection than anything they have experienced before. The intensity of their feelings actually scares them sometimes because they know they are in deep, and there is no going back now. Temperance appeared third, and this card is all about balance and divine timing. The universe is basically saying, this connection between you and this person is being orchestrated on a higher level. This is not just random attraction or surface-level chemistry. There is a spiritual component to why you two have come into each other's orbits right now. Temperance suggests this person has been doing serious internal work on themselves. They have been healing from past wounds and learning how to show up differently in relationships. They are not the same person they were a year ago, or even 6 months ago. This growth journey has prepared them to recognize what they have found in you. The reason they have been moving slowly and keeping their feelings hidden is because they want to get this right. They do not want to rush in and potentially mess up something that feels this significant. Temperance shows me this person is being very intentional about when and how they approach you. They are waiting for the perfect moment when they can be fully honest and vulnerable without any distractions or complications getting in the way. The divine timing aspect means you might notice synchronicities start to increase around this person. You could keep running into them unexpectedly, or their name might come up in random conversations. The universe is trying to get both of you to pay attention to what is developing here. This person believes you are someone who could genuinely be their partner in the truest sense of the word. Someone who balances them and brings out the best version of themselves. They are not interested in games or casual situations. What they feel for you runs deep, and they are waiting for the right moment to show you just how serious they are. The Magician showed up fourth, and this card is pure manifestation energy. This person has been actively working on themselves to become someone worthy of your attention and affection. The Magician represents someone who has all the tools they need to create the reality they desire, and this person has been using every resource at their disposal to improve their life. Maybe they have been focusing on their career, or their health, or their personal development, specifically because they want to be in a strong position when they finally make their move with you. They are not content to just admire you from afar. They are taking concrete action to become the kind of partner you deserve. The Magician energy tells me this person is incredibly resourceful and determined. When they set their mind to something, they make it happen. And right now, winning your heart is their primary focus, even if they have not made that obvious yet. They have been studying you in a way, paying attention to what makes you laugh and what you care about and what lights you up. They are gathering all this information because they want to know exactly how to connect with you on a deeper level. This is someone who believes in the power of intention, and they have been visualizing a future with you in it. They might write about you in their journal, or think about you during meditation or manifestation practices. The Magician shows me they have a plan for how they want to reveal their feelings, and it is going to be impressive. They want to sweep you off your feet in a way that shows they have been paying attention and that they are serious about pursuing something real with you. This person has confidence in what they bring to the table, and they are ready to prove to you that they are worth taking a chance on. Asterisk 8 of Swords appeared 5th, and this card reveals the mental prison this person has been stuck in. They have been overthinking absolutely everything when it comes to you. 8 of Swords represents being trapped by your own thoughts and limiting beliefs, and this person has been their own worst enemy. They convince themselves you are out of their league, or that you probably have plenty of other options, or that the timing is not right. Every time they work up the courage to say something, their mind floods with worst-case scenarios. What if you reject them, and it makes things awkward? What if they misread the signals, and you do not feel the same way? What if they finally put themselves out there and end up hurt again? These fears have been keeping them paralyzed, but here is the thing about the 8 of Swords. The bonds are not actually real. This person has created their own prison, and they have the power to walk out of it whenever they choose. The cards are showing me that moment of liberation is coming soon. Something is going to happen that makes them realize they cannot keep living in fear of what might go wrong. Maybe they will see you talking to someone else and feel a jolt of jealousy that forces them to confront their feelings. Or maybe they will just reach a breaking point where holding back becomes more painful than the risk of rejection. Either way, the 8 of Swords suggests they are about to free themselves from these mental constraints and finally speak their truth to you. When they do, you are going to see a completely different side of them. All that intensity they have been keeping bottled up is going to come pouring out, and it might be overwhelming in the best way possible. 7 of Swords came through 6th, and this is interesting because it adds a layer of secrecy to the situation. This person has been very strategic about hiding their feelings from you. The 7 of Swords represents sneakiness and moving in stealth mode, and that is exactly what they have been doing. They might have enlisted help from mutual friends to find out more about you without being obvious. Or they have been carefully crafting their social media presence, knowing you might look at their posts. They are playing chess while pretending they are not even in the game. This card tells me they have been gathering information about your relationship status and whether you might be interested in someone. They do not want to make a move if they think you are already involved with someone else. The 7 of Swords can also indicate they are keeping their feelings hidden from other people too, not just you. Maybe they have a reputation for being single and unbothered, and they do not want anyone to know they have caught feelings because it would change how people see them. Or perhaps there is a situational complication that makes them feel like they need to be discreet about their interest in you. This could be a workplace thing, or you might be in the same friend group and they do not want to create drama. Whatever the reason, they have been moving very carefully and deliberately. But the 7 of Swords also suggests that secrets always come to light eventually. Their feelings are going to become obvious whether they plan it or not. They might slip up and say something revealing, or someone else might notice the way they look at you and call them out on it. The truth is trying to emerge, and they cannot keep it under wraps forever. Page of Pentacles showed up 7th, and this card represents someone who is taking a very grounded, practical approach to their feelings despite the intensity underneath. This person is not just caught up in fantasy, they are thinking about real possibilities with you. The Page of Pentacles is about manifestation in the physical world, and this tells me they are considering what an actual relationship with you would look like. They are thinking about how you would fit into their life and how they could support you in achieving your goals. This is someone who values stability, and they want to build something solid with you rather than just having a passionate fling that burns out quickly. They might be younger than you or newer to serious relationships, which makes them approach this with a mixture of enthusiasm and nervousness. The Page energy is eager and willing to learn. This person sees you as someone they could grow with and learn from. They admire qualities in you that they want to develop in themselves. Maybe you have your life together in ways they are still working towards, or you have accomplished things they aspire to achieve. This makes you even more attractive to them because they see a relationship with you as an opportunity for mutual growth and development. The Page of Pentacles also suggests this person is preparing to make an investment in you emotionally, mentally, and possibly financially. They want to show up for you in tangible ways. When they finally reveal their feelings, they are going to back it up with real action and effort. This is not someone who will just tell you they care. They will demonstrate it consistently through their choices and behavior. They are ready to put in the work that a real relationship requires, and they hope you will see their genuine intentions. 5 of Swords appeared 8th, and this card brings up conflict and tension, but not in the way you might think. This person has been battling with themselves internally about whether to pursue you. The 5 of Swords represents a struggle where someone feels like they cannot win no matter what they do. If they tell you how they feel, they risk rejection and potential humiliation. If they stay silent, they torture themselves wondering what could have been. They feel like they are in an impossible situation. This card also suggests there might be some competition for your attention, even if you are not fully aware of it. This person might see others showing interest in you, and it drives them crazy, but they have not staked their claim yet, so they feel powerless to do anything about it. The 5 of Swords can indicate they have tried to talk themselves out of their feelings multiple times. They have probably listed all the reasons why pursuing you is a bad idea or why it would not work out. They have attempted to convince themselves they are better off staying in the friend zone or keeping things casual, but none of it has worked because what they feel for you is too strong to ignore. This internal war has been exhausting for them, and it shows. You might have noticed them seeming distracted or moody at times without understanding why. The Five of Swords is a card of surrender and acceptance, though. This person is reaching the point where they realize they need to stop fighting against their feelings and just accept that you have captured their heart completely. Once they make peace with that, they will find the courage to be honest with you, even if the outcome is uncertain. Queen of Pentacles came through ninth, and this is beautiful because it shows how this person sees you. In their eyes, you embody everything the Queen of Pentacles represents. You are nurturing, grounded, successful, and abundant. They see you as someone who has created a beautiful life for yourself and who knows how to take care of the people you love. This person is absolutely mesmerized by your independence and capability. They love that you do not need anyone to complete you, but they desperately want to be chosen by you anyway. The Queen of Pentacles indicates they see long-term potential with you. They are not thinking about a short-term romance. They are imagining building a home with you and creating a stable, comfortable life together. They notice the little things about you that others might overlook, like how you make people feel welcome, or how you handle stress with grace, or the way you invest in your own growth and development. This person admires your work ethic and your practical approach to life. They see you as someone who would be an amazing partner because you bring so much to the table on every level. The Queen of Pentacles also suggests they believe you could make them a better person just by being in their life. They want to support your dreams and goals, and they hope you will let them be part of your journey. This person sees you as wife material or husband material, depending on their perspective. They are thinking in terms of forever, not just for now. They want to be the one who gets to come home to you every night and build a future filled with abundance, security, and genuine affection. The 10th and final card is absolutely perfect. It is the ultimate card showing what this person wants to create with you. They are not just interested in dating you or having some casual thing. What they envision is complete emotional fulfillment and a relationship that brings joy to both of your lives in every way. This person dreams about being your safe place, the one you turn to when you need comfort or celebration. They imagine lazy Sunday mornings with you and inside jokes that only the two of you understand, and being part of each other's families. The energy here is pure and hopeful. This person believes you could be there happily ever after, and they are willing to do whatever it takes to make that happen. They see you and think about children, and a shared home and growing old together, even if those things are far in the future. The fact that they cross this person's mind when they think about you shows how deep their feelings run. They want all of you, not just the easy parts. They want to support you through challenges and celebrate your victories and build a life that feels abundant and secure and full of love. This person is ready to commit fully if you give them the chance. They have been silently crazy about you for longer than you realize, and now the universe is lining up circumstances that will finally bring their feelings to light. When the truth comes out, you are going to see just how much space you have been taking up in their heart and mind. The question is, how will you respond when someone shows up offering you this level of devotion and genuine care? Because Capricorn, this person is absolutely serious about wanting to build something real and lasting with you, so let me just say this clearly. Someone in your world right now is experiencing feelings for you that they have been desperately trying to keep under control. This is not some passing crush or superficial attraction. This person has fallen hard and they have been doing everything they can to hide it because they are terrified of being vulnerable and potentially getting hurt. But the energy is shifting and circumstances are conspiring to bring this situation to the surface, whether they feel ready or not. You are about to discover that you have been occupying someone's thoughts and dreams in ways you never imagined. This person looks at you and sees their future. They have been patient and careful because they do not want to mess this up, but their feelings have grown too powerful to contain anymore. Something is going to happen soon that forces this all out into the open. Maybe they will finally work up the courage to tell you directly. Or maybe their behavior will become so obvious that you will start to put the pieces together yourself. Either way, this secret admiration is not going to stay secret much longer. And when the truth comes out, you might be surprised by the intensity and sincerity of what they have been feeling.